Hey Sass Squad, welcome back to the video. I finally hit Legend Pokemon Go in Season 10. So sorry for the lack of Pokemon Go uploads, but during Ultra League I was trying my best to run some spicy lines, but I just wasn't really having the best of luck. And with that being said, I'm getting to the point where I just wanted to hit Legend and relax for the rest of the season. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you a pretty BBML team in the Love Cup, which should do good at giving you a nice win rate and potentially push to hit Legend. And if you like this type of content, consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. It really helps YouTube recommend my content to a wider audience here. So thank you for that, and let's jump into it. Alright, so this is a very interesting set that hit me Legend. So in our very first battle, we do get ourselves an Electrode lead. This isn't too shabby. I mean, this can be a little scary just because those discharges will add up. I am running Rock Tomb on Magcargo, and I've noticed a lot of times, I mean, it's not every single time, but a lot of times these Electrodes will risk hoping that you are going to throw a Rock Tomb so they don't have the shield and they can try to get off some energy and such. But in comes a Sea King, and I'm going to throw Rock Tomb. And then I'm going to actually bring in my Alomomola for the mirror. Generally, this isn't like the best mirror for us, but because we have the attack debuff, the poison jab damage will not rack up as fast as it normally would. So we're just gonna eat these drill runs, and I'm gonna throw a Psychic and hope that, I think they shield here. Yeah, they do shield. So we have 2 shields on their 1. So even though we might lose the switch here, it's not really the biggest deal, but I think I end up shielding and trying to Psychic the Sea King away. Yeah, that's exactly what I do. So we do end up just winning the switch nicely because of that attack debuff. I'm pretty sure the poison jab damage would have killed us otherwise. So they bring in the Electrode, and this is so weird what happens here. I bring in Magcargo. I don't even know what happened, but apparently it brought in Medicham here. And this is, I don't know, I honestly have never seen this glitch. I mean, I've had stuff similar happen to me, but yeah, it's just a visual glitch it seems. Except for that switch, I don't know what happened with the switch. I swear I only clicked on Magcargo. But yeah, we end up just winning, fortunately, because they have a Scissor. I mean, that was a little chaotic, I'm not gonna lie. Like, stuff like that can make you lose a match just because it just catches you off guard. Alright, so in this next one, we do get a Scolipede lead, which is pretty good for us. We pretty much win all the bug leads aside Crustle. Crustle is the one bug in this format that will be kind of a problem for Magcargo. And they make a safe switch to their Electrode, which is a really good safe switch. I stay in. I guess I just thought it would be better for me to try to get attack debuff on this Electrode, knowing that it's kind of trapped in here with me. And now I'm going to bring in my Medicham on this Electrode, and we're actually going to get hit by a Hyper Beam. But because we have that attack debuff, we can kind of tank it a little bit. I mean, granted, that's not what I was hoping to happen here, but it's kind of what we have to deal with. So we have an attack boost. They're probably just going to bring in Scolipede. We want to try to get to the Psychic before we die. And fortunately for us, we are able to achieve that, and that will force a shield because this will knock out Scolipede. And Scolipede's just going to farm us. I'm going to bring in Magcargo here, and they're going to actually bring in Alomomola. And fortunately for us, in a way, it almost paid off the way we played earlier because we had this Rock Tomb ready. And having that Rock Tomb debuff on the Alomomola for the mirror, plus they have a shield on top of that, just creates a really safe scenario for us to try to secure this battle. I mean, granted, yes, they could get like a defense drop here or whatever, but I don't even think it would really matter. I mean, of course, I'm the one that gets the defense drop. But yeah, this is pretty much game because at this range, I can safely just farm down and save my Psychic for the Scolipede. But I think what I end up doing is, yeah, I do end up just shielding because I don't think they even have enough energy. But what I do instead of just throwing Psychic, I bring in, I'm this kind of like a BM, I suppose. I'm just going to bring in Magcargo and farm down the Scolipede, and then I Rock Tomb. No, I actually think I actually overheat it for the BM. Yeah, this was kind of like a BM here. But yeah, I think I had a pretty safe end of battle there. So either way, we pretty much could have secured that. All right, in this next one, okay, we actually do get a Crustal lead, and I think in this, I end up staying in just to try to get off a Rock Tomb. Yeah, you know, honestly, it's like, I guess I have some nice matchups in the back, but I wasn't really sure like how I should go about this. So what I end up doing is I get that Rock Tomb off, I switch into Alomomola. We do make a great catch on the move, so we do end up wasting their energy there. And in comes a Slowbro, which is a great core breaker for this team that I'm currently running. And so, okay, we're just going to shield the Psychic, and I'm going to go straight for a Hydro Pump. It's unfortunate we get that defense drop, but if I remember correctly, this is a Water Gun. No, this one's Psychic. I remember I was facing a Water Gun Slowbro today in one of these matches, but maybe it wasn't even any of these matches. Maybe it was just something else, but yes, Confusion is the more standard moveset, and honestly, even though he's a water type, Slowbro acts a little different in this format, you know what I mean? Like, we can kind of like even sometimes stay in with Magcargo and like do stuff. But anyways, we can line up our Medicham with this Crustal, which is really good for us. So we don't really fear any of its moves, and we have a Power-Up Punch, which again, this is kind of a rough match, but put this in a pretty interesting scenario too, because we do have that boost, which will make them threatened to the Psychic. And I think we are just barely able to get to the second Psychic here and pull off the win. Yeah, we get the Psychic on the Alomomola, and we are boosted, so this is going to hurt. And in comes the Crustal. It's game. Could have been a little scary there. I mean, I don't think they could have gotten a Rock Slide off on me, even if I switched to Magcargo. But yeah, we get another Bug lead, we get an Ariados here, and it'd make a safe swap to Electrode, which I stated this earlier. Electrode is... Oh, actually, yeah, did I state it? I think I did. I said Electrode is the best safe swap in this format. If I didn't say that, I'm saying it now. Sorry, I'm a little out of it because I'm actually going to be going out of town for the whole week. I won't be back until Sunday. So I'm trying to put this video up before I fly out in a couple hours. But yeah, thanks for swinging by. Great to have you here. So yeah, we're just going to kind of stay in on this Electrode. I mean, I guess at times I could potentially risk it more and try to go for Overheat, but I feel like the debuffs do end up helping us a lot more in the long run, because we kind of just like stalemate that matchup. Now this is a little scary, but at the same time we have ways to deal with the backline. In a way, this is a little bit better because we want to we don't really have the best way to deal with Ariados on our team, and we can get these Psychics off and scare a shield away, and we can pretty much line up Medicham with their Alomomola. So we actually have a really great situation here. Yeah, I'm just going to eat these moves, and I think I even make like a crazy call. Oh, wait, do I shield? I think I shield this. Yeah, I think I just shield it because it's not even risk. It's not even worth the risk. A little bit of an overtap there, but nothing that would have cost us the game at least. And yeah, we nailed that move, and at this point we're just going to try to get off Psychic and get off as much residual damage with counter, because at this point we pretty much are in a pretty good scenario. We get a defense drop there too. That's just insult to injury. So yeah, this is just game. I mean, even though we get that little, even though we get that Hydro Pump connected, we didn't really have an option there, right? I'm going to bring in the Alomomola, and at this point, it's just a farm down. I was a little scared that maybe... I didn't think they could get to a Psychic there, but I don't know. Just nerve-wracking trying to hit Legend this season in general. So in this match, we get a Slowbro lead, and this may seem... Oh, okay. Okay. I forgot about this. First of all, let me ask you, how do you feel about this type of stuff? So, in my opinion, this trainer was either trying to hand out a free win to help people hit Legend, or they were just trying to get Stardust at this point. What do you think, chat? Like, hold on, let me look back at the trainer name. Because, were they already Legend? Yeah, so this person already hit Legend, and they pretty much gave me a free win here, which gave me a 5-0 for the set, allowing me to... I don't know if I could have hit Legend... No, I wouldn't have hit Legend with a 4-1 because I was at 29.45 here. So, how do you feel about this type of stuff? I generally am not someone that wants someone to hand me a free win I'm not going to be mad if they do it because I understand the sentiment of why they do it. But yeah, I don't want people to be mad or anything if they see this and they're like, oh, you got a free win. I'm just curious, like, I don't think I needed this free win to eventually hit Legend here. I mean, I was just bound to hit it eventually with a good set. But, I mean, I am thankful. Thank you, homie, whoever this is. I appreciate you doing that deed. But, yeah, how do you feel about this type of stuff? If you'd like to leave a comment, give me your opinion. Do you think this is cheating in any way when people give out free wins like this? Or do you feel like it doesn't matter, you know, because the game isn't even in a good state anyways? Let's check it out here. Let's move on. So, yeah, I honestly was not expecting that. Well, let me explain this real quick, too, before we see this. When I get slow bro leads with this team, sometimes I'll stay in and contest it, just like I said, because if they're not running water gun, I mean, it's like psychic moves, right? I mean, they're still going to win the matchup, but I don't really have the best way to deal with slow bro. So what I was doing there, because I have faced slow bro double charmer, and if I stay in with the Magcargo, I'm just gonna lose the match probably, more than likely if they're double charm. So I'm paranoid when I see some of these slow bro leads. And in my mind, I'm like, Medicham is kind of like a weird switch-in, but it actually isn't. It's like probably one of the best switch-ins on this current team that we're running. Because the psychic damage does hurt, but it's not like brutal. And believe it or not, like, you can still rack up damage, like depending on how your opponent shields and how you bait. Like if they don't shield your psychics, you can actually kind of sometimes pull off the damage. And if you can somehow bait a power-up punch, which is probably really hard to do on a slow bro since they're more than likely not going to shield, you can kind of like, you can still kind of win. I've flipped matches before doing this, but that was my mindset right there for a second. Why did I switch directly to my Medicham on the slow bro? It was, I feared double charm in the back, and I didn't want to just lose to a charm team. Alright. But yeah, so I hit Legend, and we're going to show you my Pikachu Libra catch here. But yeah, I just wanted to thank everyone for helping me reach 1,000 subscribers last year towards the end. I'm still planning on doing content for Pokemon Go, but I think I might change how I do my upcoming season, because this season took a lot out of me trying to play every format and stagnating for majority of the season trying to run Spice. So yeah, I really appreciate everyone tuning into the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. It does help my content reach a wider audience here on YouTube. And with that being said, the Sass Squad is getting stronger each and every day. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you're tuning in. I'll catch you in the next one.